Are you planning an end-of-year celebration or New Year kickoff? Maybe both? These events can be tricky. However, if you plan it right, your team can be encouraged by results and excited for new challenges. My much better half and I recently attended the IM Academy Black Gala Masquerade. This served as an end-of-year celebration, nonprofit fundraiser, and New Year kickoff. They did everything right. Here's what you can take away from their example when planning your own event. First, be sure you set goals. Before you do anything else, determine the goals for your event. Is it for engagement? If the event is mostly about employee engagement, how will you measure that engagement? You're going to be sure that there are surveys at the event, and if so, what scores would make it a success? Second, maybe it's a fundraising event, much like the Masquerade was. If this is a fundraising event, how much do you plan to raise at the event? How many new leads or contacts do you plan to acquire during the event? Second, make sure you entertain. Yes, it must be entertaining. No, this does not mean yet another bad office trivia game. Be original and memorable. The gala we attended was a masquerade that began with a powerful dance. For your event, consider first having a theme. The masquerade brought an air of elegance to it. Other popular themes include casino nights, luau's, and murder mysteries. Try to connect the theme with your message, though. For example, if you're launching a new product, maybe you do a NASA or space theme. Second, hire performers. You could hire professional dancers. Other popular performers include magicians, visual artists, musicians, celebrity impersonators, karaoke, DJs, and more. For a more memorable experience, though, consider something edgier like circus acts or maybe even a comedian that roasts your executives. Questionable, I know, but it's thought-provoking. Third, leverage local nonprofits. Is there a local youth chorus or dance team or other program which you can support financially while also inviting them to perform for your company? This could be a great way to give back to the community while energizing your attendees. Fourth, immerse your attendees. Whatever your entertainment, be sure to immerse attendees. One-off activities can feel disjointed and poorly planned. Carry your theme throughout and don't be afraid to take some risks. Now, if you're doing an end-of-year celebration, when it comes to celebrating your accomplishments, be sure to name people. Everyone appreciates being seen and heard. First, connect your message to the principles. Whatever your leadership model, mission, vision, or values, use them in your description of those you recognize. Consider having a separate award to recognize each of those who exemplify each principle. On a side note, if you're having a difficult time identifying or you don't have predefined vision, mission, or values for your organization, consider using the acronym model of servant leadership. You can find it here on modernservantleader.com. Second, thank your team. Name your partners, sponsors, and employees. Again, yes, by name. Don't make the excuse that you're afraid you're going to miss somebody by name. It's part of your job as the leader to know those names. And oh, by the way, if you make a mistake, you can always go back and correct it just like anybody else who makes a mistake in their job. Third, awards. Everyone should be appreciated, but not everyone should get an award. Yet, now is the time for creative, authentic recognition of those who went above and beyond for your organization. Fourth, break it up. This portion of the program can drag on too long. If you have a lot of recognition to offer, consider breaking it up throughout the evening. Fifth, make it unique. Funny awards like duct tape for the person who always fixes everything, or a giant collection of bugs for the programmer who fixed the most bugs. Make it unique. Now, if you're looking to motivate your employees as you enter the new year, motivate your team to do something new. At our gala, one of the co-founders ended the evening with a powerful message. He asked attendees to change our terminology. Instead of saying at-risk youth, think at-promise youth, because we owe them a promise to not leave them behind. Instead of saying marginalized groups, think more than groups, because they can be more than they are today. How can you motivate your team and inspire them to change? First, new thinking. Like this previous example, can you call on the team to flip the script in their head? Second, empower them. Is there a new resource, tool, funding, or capability you can announce that will make them and their work easier, faster, or stronger? Third, set a lofty goal. Can you announce a new, lofty, but realistic goal? Make sure the reward is great and the team believes it is possible. So, as you look to celebrate the year that's gone by, motivate them as you go into the new year, and generally engage your employees, don't be afraid to take a few risks. Make sure that you're rewarding and recognizing while also challenging for the road ahead. And whatever you do, remember, keep serving.